Hi, I'm Achita Subramanian welcoming you to this video. Here we'll see the poem Words by Edwin Thumboo from Commonwealth Literature. Words was written by Edwin Thumboo. He is Edwin Thumboo and he is a Singaporean writer, poet. He was born on 22nd November 1933. Still he is alive. His present age is 86. His occupation is Emeritus Professor on National University of Singapore. He belongs to the 20th century and he is a poet, and his notable works are Ulysses by the Merlin in 1979. He has received many awards. Some of them are SEAC Writer Award in 1979, Cultural Medallion for Literature in 1979. Let's straight away pass on to his poem. This is the poem called Words by Edwin Thumboo. This is a prosaic poem. When you just read through the poem, you can get easily the meaning to it. Words, generally we know words have some power. So what is the context of the word and how the words are to be used is explained here, and it has the capacity to hold on a relationship. When we use polite words, the relationship will be friendly. When we use worse words, it will transform. That is explained here. Words are dangerous, especially the simple kind you have behind for others. For undesirable relatives and assorted purposes, they are understood simply, edited, taken with a kind of air, a careful disregard. Their plainness complicates. Here he says words are deceptive. So when we talk about a person who is not present, it can convey a bad meaning to them. So we have to be careful when we speak about a person who is not in the present scenario, because the hearer can transform the words, edited the words, and that information can wrongly be conveyed to that person about whom we talk. So it can damage the relationship. So when we are in anger, we should be highly calm and cool and composed, because angry words may destroy the relationship. So after that, what will happen? When you say, "Tell him please that the anger has come to pass, that friendship is not maimed," or "Please do come," but after the fever has been put aside. When you mean to be polite, careful, explicit, considerate, circumspect, adopting the proper tone, you are likely to be quoted as saying, "He won't." Here he says, when once the anger is over, we'll talk to the same person. But that person may think whether he is acting out or he is true. He cannot judge you by the words you are talking, because words has the power of injuring. So that is the maimed. When you talk of something anger, the person get irritated, the person get injured and hurted. That will not make the relationship same when we used to apologize to the same person for the mistake you have done. Even though it is apologized, the hurt will never become unfamiliar. So hurt is always hurt. So we have to be careful and we have to be very, very polite to the relationships. And words are neither. These five lines clearly say what is the power of words. Words are neither valid, merciful, nor bad. So words has their own power, and it has to be used in a correct way to convey the correct meaning in a correct situation. In themselves, nothing unless used, urged, imported into dialogue, becoming part anger, part laughter, bruised, adding to the mood and gesture. So when we use words, we cannot say these sets of words is less angry. These sets of words will provoke laughter, because words has their own meaning and their own context, their own purposes for to be used, and it has to be carefully used. We cannot give explanation for each and every word. So one day thing is, look before you leap. So just think before you talk. Now, a final statement. Words are words. So because as he's a poet, he used to use so many words, except for us, they are not personalities. We make them into poems. They used to make all those words put together to a poem because those poem is replication of such personalities. That's the end of this poem. A very small and short poem that gives you the power of word and usefulness of words and how words to be used. The difficult words glossary is given down. Assorted, different types. Explicit, very specific. Considerate, consciously thoughtful. Circumspect, carefully aware of all circumstances. Bruised, to strike. Here the themes of the poem is given. First one, word has power. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. This is the true words. And when you change your word, you can change the world. A short explanation, short summary is given down. Words have the power of creating as well as destroying. It has to be carefully used in all the situations, particularly when we talk about a person in his or her absence. We have to be calm and cool when the situation is worse. This will preserve the relationships where anger cuts it. Wherever we use, whenever we use, to whomever we use, the words are words. They have their own characteristics. We must beware of the meaning of the words. So that's the end of the poem. Thanks for listening.